Hello everybody and welcome to my first ever manga collection video. I've never done something like this before, so if it sucks, I'm sorry. um, Alright, so this is my highest shelf. I have some stuff up here, but it's not manga, so I'll get to it in a different video. Basically, starting with actual manga, this is some novels that are good, but it's not what we're here for. Starting with the manga, I have Neon Genesis Evangelion. This is a really good series. If you really like mecha and drama stuff, you probably will like this. If people are afraid of this being like a non-canon manga or something, this was made by the original character designer for the anime and one of the lead producers of the Rebuild films. So it's not non-canon as much as it is just like an alternate. So if you've only seen the anime and you want to get into the manga as an Evangelion fan, I approve. All right, moving on to Blend S. Yeah, this is basically just a maid cafe manga. It's cute, it's bubbly, there's not too much going on, slice of life, it's pretty basic. But if you're into that sort of thing, you'll like it. There's not too much to say. I mean, I like the anime, the manga's pretty good too. Even though I bought the whole thing, I'm on volume 2. And it's pretty nice. Moving on. We got The Idolmaster 2, The World is All One. This is a pretty interesting series to me. I'm a really big fan of the Idolmaster show, and this is a different universe. It has a lot of stuff which is repeated from the anime, and a lot of stuff which kind of contradicts the anime. So even though it's Idolmaster 2, it's not really a sequel, it's just kind of a different thing. But hey, if you're an Idolmaster fan, you'll probably like it. I mean, it's cute. It's got idols. It's got, Idolmaster fan service. So if you're into it, I approve. I mean, I expected better, but it was kind of a 7 out of 10 to me. I haven't even read this one yet. This is the Idolmaster Revelation. This is about Miki when she joined the group. Haven't even read it yet. Anyways, moving on, we have Sweet Blue Flowers. This is my most favorite Yuri series ever. This is a really good series. I mean, there's not too much to say about it. The art's amazing, the story's amazing, characters are relatable and realistic. This is good. I haven't even read this yet. I got it pretty recently. Alright, this next shelf down. We got some Madoka Magica spin-offs. Pretty basic stuff. Got P to 10. Pretty much the definition of early 2000s shoujo. I'm not going to talk about all these mangas, just kind of stuff that gets my interest. Also, P to 10 volume out of order. Love to see it, dude! Also, I have one random volume of No Game No Life novel. I bought this because it takes place immediately after the anime ends, and I don't like it. I was really disappointed in this book. We got Judge 1 through 4, Ace Attorney, Miles Edgeworth Investigations. This is a good series. It's basically like the game, so if you like the games, you like Miles Edgeworth, you'll like this one. Also, Random Haruhi Volume. I have a duplicate, so that's randomly here. I should have moved it. I'm dumb. And I also have ReZero the Manga, Volume 1. I only own one volume because I was in an edgy, I don't want to watch anime, I want to read manga phase, so I bought this. Watch the anime, it's fine. Alright, next up, we got Our Dreams at Dusk. Amazing series. The series made me cry like twice. It's just like an extremely good drama with really good LGBT representation in it. If you want a manga like that, this one is awesome. It's absolutely fantastic. Alright. Sorry, I was rearranging some stuff over here. Alright, next up, we got Rurouni Kenshin, the new Hokkaido arc. I haven't read these yet because I wanted to wait for more volumes to come out since it's an extremely slow release. I haven't been buying them new because, well, I mean, for the obvious reasons about the author. So I've been waiting for them to get used on the market, which takes a long time anyway. Anyway, right here we have Oh, the Girls Last Tour Anthology 2. I don't have the first one yet because it's out of print. RIP. Hate to see it. This is my bookmark. I'm not very far into it, but it's pretty good. It's cute. Nichijou 1. Good series. Some random stuff I don't really care about at all. More out of order stuff. You love to see it. Oh, here we go. We have Shimeji Simulation. This is by the same author as Girls Last Tour. I haven't read it yet, but I pre-ordered this volume because I really wanted to support the author. I'll read it someday when I'm not lazy anymore. Alright, next. Alright. Next shelf down I have Horimiya. This is an amazing romance series. This is my second favorite ever. Moving on, we got Trigun, the complete series. Except for one, which is out of print and extremely expensive. So I bought the last 2-in-1 omnibus. This is a 2-in-1. The volumes are just extremely thick. Like, this is 2 volumes. And this bad boy's thick. Anyways, so this is the entire series. It's kind of sad that I'm missing a volume, but I was able to get the 3-in-1 to replace it. Oh well. Trigun's amazing. Trigun's fantastic. Trigun the anime is really good. Trigun the manga is, in my opinion, even better. You know, it's like an action space opera. It's kind of like Cowboy Bebop. Honestly, it's probably the only aesthetic comparison I can make right now. And then, of course, well, I mean, there's also some covers of it. I apologize for all the glaring from the light. I can't do anything about that. Sorry. Here's the multiple bullets. This is the anthology. It's pretty good. It's a nice edition. Alright, moving down. We have Spice and Wolf. Not the complete series, because I'm missing some volumes. The reason why I'm missing some volumes, besides volume 19, which I haven't even got that far in reading it, so it doesn't really matter. The anime covers up through the first 5 volumes, so that's why I started with the 6th. And I've been ordering the earlier ones, but there's a gap here, but no one cares. I'm not planning on reading that first 3, 4, 5 volumes anyways, since the anime covered that really nicely. But yeah, I started here, and I'm on volume 9, I think. Yeah, volume 9. It's really good. It's an extremely good romance series. Alright, moving on, we have Cardcaptor Sakura. Clear Card. This is a sequel to Cardcaptor Sakura. Honestly, it lives up to the original. It's basically just more of the same thing, and that's fine. Crap. I need to put this manga back with one hand. Can I do it? Will he be able to do it? No, he can't. He sucks. No. Alright. It lives up to the original. It's really nice. If you like the original Cardcaptor Sakura, you like this one. I know I've said that a lot for a lot of series, but it literally is just really good. Honestly. Now we have Soul Eater. Move it, Ritsu. We have Soul Eater, the entire complete series, 1 through 25. This was my first ever favorite series. And even now, it's my, honestly, I would say, second favorite ever. It's fantastic. It's an action series. It's got lots of action. It's, in my opinion, basically just a better Naruto. Sorry, trigger warning, I guess. Alright, next. We are going down. I'm now on my knees. Ouch, to reach this. Oh, my back, it's broken. Alright. We have Black Butler. I'm actually missing a bunch of volumes of Black Butler because I got it from I actually read it from my local library originally, but they didn't own all of it, so I started buying it at like volume 13 or something. So I'm missing some volumes, but I own most of it now, and I've read the entire thing, and it is my third favorite manga ever. It's awesome. Honestly, I'll just show some covers real quick. First volume cover. Oops. It's fine. That's fine. This isn't glass. Although Sebastian be looking like glass, if you know what I'm saying. Amazing series. Supernatural. Fantasy. With some realistic elements thrown in. Fun fact about this series. In the first volume, you can see Seal playing a Nintendo Entertainment System game. But the series canonically takes place in the late 1800s. Anyways, I love this series, dude. Super good. Super good. Alright, moving down. Well, this is the Serial Experiments Lane script. I'm not joking. This is the Serial Experiments Lane, the anime script. And I love it. I love this show, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't pass this up. I can't pass this up. What the heck? Alright. So, right here, we've got Rurouni Kenshin. This, much like Soul Eater, this was one of my original favorite series ever. Original, most favorite. Even now, I really like this series. I mean, obviously, for the more obvious reasons, for those that are in the know, my like for this series has waned a little bit. But it's a good series. I really like it a lot. Show a couple of covers real quick. Wonderful Samurai series. If you like samurai stuff, you like this. It's very cartoony and actually quite family friendly. It's hard to explain, but basically, if you want to read like Kid's First Vagabond, read that. Oh my gosh, this script. So the shelves get skinnier the more back you go. And so, like, if I push this back, it gets stuck. But if I, like, have it right here, there's loads of room. It makes no sense. The shelves are, like, crooked. Whatever. Alright, move it, Ritsu.
Sorry, can I move you again?
Here we got the original card captor Sakura. Classic. Absolute classic. I love this series a lot. If I can actually get this out with one hand, that would be nice. Alright. So, the original Magical Girl. Okay, it's not the original, but it's the one that made it popular. This series is amazing. I mean, it's basically like the very definition of Magical Girl manga. If I can show that one-handed, there we go. That's the art style. That's what you're getting into, and it's great. Alright. Now we have Clover by Clamp. Moving on. We got Lucky Star. This is my first ever manga I've ever read. You know, it's a cute otaku, the series. That's it. Slice of life. Literally nothing happens. Pretty much anything that's remotely action-packed is an anime-only scene. But hey, it's fun. It's cute. It's full of nerdy crap. If you like that stuff, you like that stuff. I like it. I'm missing volume 8 because it's out of print. And there's like 100 copies in existence. So, yeah. I do own these ones in Japanese, though. Haven't read them, and I don't really care to. But, hey, I will someday. Someday I will. I will. And if I don't, well, no one will know. Alright, now we got K-On! This is K-On! College and K-On! High School. This is K-On! The manga. After the author realized how bad his original manga was and saw how good the Kyoto animation version was, then he made a sequel in the art style. Can I get this out? There we go. In art style of anime, more like. And yeah, it's good. It's K-On! The first year of them not being in high school anymore. The end. Alright, now I got Girls Last Tour, the original series. Fantastic series. Very grim, very sad, very depressing. But it has a wonderful take on life and mortality. I don't really know what to say. Alright, now prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves. Because I will be showing something that I'm very proud of. We have, at this point in time, all volumes that exist. We have Haikyuu, all 40 volumes that are out. All 40 of them. I am very proud of this. This is my most favorite series ever. It's my #1 series, and I seriously doubt literally anything will top it. This series is just a masterpiece. It's absolutely perfection. If you already like sports, then you'll like the series. If you don't like sports, you will. I love the series. This is just a masterpiece of sports media. I guess I'll show a couple of covers. I don't want to go too new, because this might be spoilers for some people. I'll just pull a few ones out. You know, some people say, oh, the proportions are weird. Look. It's an art style which will grow on you. Honestly. If you like sports, this should blow your mind, okay? And I seriously doubt I will ever read another sports series which will be as good as this. And which is sad. I mean, I've read other ones which I think are almost as good. But whatever. I've been spoiled, I can't help it. I've been spoiled. Alright, got Nibano. That's not the same author. What the heck? Mrs. O brought some food over for dinner. Yeah! Or, sorry, I was just looking at a notification.
The Hot Pockets are done.
Alright. We got Laid Back Camp. All of the volumes that are out in English so far. I love this series, dude. This is amazing. This is the camping haiku of perfection. Alright? This series is crazy, dude. You don't like this series, you're probably not even a human being. Alright? This game will make you want to go outside. It will. And if it doesn't, oof, that's actually scary. Alright, we got Magical Miracle. Very, very, very underrated series. Okay? Magical Miracle. Alright? Extremely underrated. This series gets slept on. No one seems to know this exists. And it's good. I'm talking 9 out of 10 on Mal good. At least to me it is. Alright? Basically, this is a Magical Girl series. And it's literally the exact same plot as Prince Freya. But it's better. Extremely underrated. Here we go. We got Madoka Magica, The Rebellion, the manga. This is okay. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, if you're a Madoka Magica fan, then, like, it exists. It exists. Yeah. There's not too much going on in this. It's a pretty basic plot. It's a direct sequel to the original anime. So if you want that, this is it. Just watch the movie. The movie's better. This is an adaptation of the movie. So just watch the movie. Just watch the movie. You don't need to read this. Unless you're like a mega fan, then do it, but me. Alright, moving over. That's the IQ wall. We have Konosuba 1. I like Konosuba 1. It's a good book. I didn't like it enough to actually go out and buy the other volumes, but I like it in passing. Here we go. We got Behind the Scenes 1. And, actually the entire series. I was about to say 1 through 7, like it's not complete, but it is. Oh my gosh, I don't wanna. No, the haiku wall is falling! Alright, basically, it's by the exact same author as Ouran High School Host Club, and I love that manga. If you love that manga, you'll love this one. I think it's about the 10th time I've said that phrase, but it's true. Basically, it's about a boy who's at an art college, and instead of joining a club, he joined the behind-the-scenes prop makers for the art college. So, like, if people are doing, like, film festival movies and they need crew to help them out with stuff, then it's these guys. And, yeah, if you want, like, film festival crew, college movie crew, plays, behind the scenes for all of those things, you'll like this one. So, basically, as someone who's done crew for things like that before, it's actually really accurate. Like, this made my heartstrings flutter, dude. Seeing, like, all that stuff explained so well. I like it. Alright, now we got Psychopaths. Spectre, Shinya Kagami. Only volumes 1 and 2. It's a 6-volume series, and, I'm too heckin' lazy to import the other volumes, man. This series got dropped by Dark Horse, alright? First 4 volumes got released. The last 2 don't exist anymore. Joke! Funny! Yeah, Dark Horse straight up forgot about this series 4 volumes through the 6. And after I heard that news, I'm like, I ain't reading the rest of this. It's good. Like, if you want a nice prequel to Psychopaths, read it. But, I don't know. I just kind of got a little frustrated that Dark Horse left it. So I only read the first 2 volumes. If I want to read the rest, I mean, I can, but, like, screw you, Dark Horse. Alright, we got Inaboku SS. People be sleeping on this series, man. A lot of people don't even seem to know this exists. Basically, it's about, yokai people that live in a hotel for yokai people specifically. And it's a romance between these 2 guys. Yeah. Royal family girl and Mr. Perfect Handsome Tall Butler. I know, okay, that sounds really stupid, but it's good. It's good. This cover makes it look dumb. This cover makes it look terrible. It makes it look kind of inappropriate, to be honest, but, alright. Like these 2. Like, these people get chipped, okay? 10 out of 10 chip material. It's a good series. Trust me. Please. I'm begging you. Trust me and read it. It's good. We got Flying Witch. Flying Witch. Volumes 1 through 6. I haven't read the other ones yet. It's good. I mean, it's hella boring. It's very boring. But if you want cute witch lore, read this. It's based, like, a lot of people have been like,
Oh, it's Kiki's Delivery Service, but 10 years older.
I mean, yeah, it is. It basically is, to be honest. I'm not disputing that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's basically Kiki's Delivery Service plus some years. Like, I think the main girls are college age. Yeah. And it's basically a slice of life. Not all of it is even witch related, although there's some of this is. Alright. Let's ground. Alright. Moving on over to the CD section. I'll be doing those in a different video. We have the Monogatari light novels. So, This is my favorite light novel series ever. This is just a masterpiece of writing, to be honest. This, like, if we're talking novels, whether foreign or domestic for America, which is where I live, this is my favorite series ever. It just is. It's a masterpiece, dude. Like, if you've never read the Monogatari light novels, are you even alive? Alright, that's stupid. But it's good. It's good. It's 10 out of 10 material, okay? Alright. It's good. Alright, going down, we have Slam Dunk, but not the entire series. About half of it. The reasoning is because my local library had all volumes of Slam Dunk besides these ones. And I was a poor kid, so I'm like, I'm gonna buy the rest of the Slam Dunk volumes my library doesn't have. And so I did that. And now I have a whole bunch of random ones, basically. But hey, I read Slam Dunk. I love it. It's one of my favorite mangas ever. It's perfect, basically, 10 out of 10. It's basically the best sports manga I've ever read besides Haikyuu. Haikyuu's better. But this one is my second favorite ever. For sports, specifically. I would like to own the entire series someday, because I won't be able to reread it in the state, obviously. But it's good. It's really, really, really good, dude. Alright, moving down. We have Grand Blue Dreaming. This is a sports manga. Kind of. It's about diving. It's a diving club at a college. It's about diving. People live in like the back rooms of a diving store. And it's also ecchi. So, if you want a sports manga about diving, this is it. If you like ecchi, this is it. I like it for the comedy. The comedy in this is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the funniest mangas I've ever read. This is one of the, along with like Slam Dunk and Haikyuu and a couple other ones, this is one of my only 10 out of 10s on my anime list. This is a perfect 10 for the comedy. The comedy has made me laugh more than any other manga I've ever read in my entire life. This is the funniest manga I've ever read. And I know a lot of people
Will be like, oh, well, you haven't read very many mangas if that's the case.
No, I have. This is just the funniest I've ever read. And that's a weird opinion, but it's hilarious. If you have the exact same sense of humor as me, you'll find this funny. If you don't, well, then you probably are living a happier life. Alright, I'll show a couple of the newer spines, too. Like I said, look at this. It's ecchi. It's ecchi. It definitely is. But the comedy is perfect. Alright, moving on over, we have Fire Force. Not the whole thing. I'm missing a bunch of volumes. The reason is because I was a poor kid when I started reading this, and I got a bunch of volumes on sale on Amazon Kindle to save money. Which is stupid. Which is really stupid, because now I'm missing a bunch of volumes, and I'm gonna have to rebuy them. But whatever, it is what it is, dude. It's a good series. If you like Fire Force, or if you like Soul Eater, you like this. This series is by the same mangaka as Soul Eater, and it's not as good as Soul Eater, in my opinion, but it's good. If you like Soul Eater, you like this. That's basically all I can say. If you like Soul Eater, this should fill the Soul Eater hole in your soul. Also, it's a firefighting manga, but it's not like a realistic one. It's in a fantasy world where firefighters are superheroes because there's fire monsters in the world. That's, a pretty cheap way to explain it, but yeah. Also, we have Short Cake. This! You probably noticed earlier in this video, I said Horimiya was my second favorite ever romance series. This is my number one ever. This is number one. Let me just pull out some spine, or some, covers here, okay? Looks like a really, really basic shoujo manga series. It's so basic, right? Right? No, it's not. It's not. It's fake news. It's fake news. Alright? If you look at this cover is fake news, okay? It's a really, really, really good series. It basically is like, oh, you want to read a really cute series? Well, it'll be cute, sure. But it's also extremely well written and drawn, and it's basically a masterpiece. Okay? Okay? Here we go. We got the best manga of all time. The best manga in existence, dude. It's Bionicle. I really only own this, for nostalgia. I'm a Bionicle geek. It's not that good, honestly. Like, it's fine. It's a Lego series, so it's basically as family friendly as humanly possible, but it's good. You know, it's fine. It's a read. It definitely is a book that exists. Also, I better get some more light over here. Can we get some more light over here? Light man, please move closer. I'm Light man, sorry. No, my paper! I tacked a piece of paper to my light to make it not as sharp, and it fell off. Alright, there we go. We got anonymous noise. It's fine. Non-Biori. It's fine. Non-Biori is really boring, to be honest. It's really boring. It's fine. Like, it exists. It's a manga. It's definitely a manga. I just don't think it's very... It's just kind of boring. It's a slice of life series about homeschoolers, basically. And if that sounds awful, then yeah. Then avoid it. But if the art style looks adorable, sure, give it a read. It's a slice of life series. There's really not too much you need to talk about in that regard. Ow. I'm sitting on the floor, so sorry about if you hear screams in pain, that's just me being on the floor. Alright. So here we go with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Some random volumes. I don't own the entire thing because I've been reading this on the Shonen Jump app. You know, the one that's like $2 a month. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's be nice and let's support Viz and buy some volumes. So I bought these 3. This is Battle Tendency Part 1. And now we have... Or Battle Tendency Volume 1, sorry. And now we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders Volume 1 and 2. Great series. Oh, here we go. We got Tokyo Ghoul Re, Volume 13. Here's my old bookmark. I actually finished this book and get rid of that now. So I read Tokyo Ghoul Re from the library, alright? And then I went on the Shonen Jump app, the Viz app, and started reading Tokyo Ghoul Re. Well, in America, it was like 3 years behind getting released, translated. So I started reading that series, and then once I caught up to volume, 12 or so, I'm like, well, now I just have to wait 6 months for the next volume to come out. So I waited for the next volume to come out, and I bought it. And, well, I waited a while, to be honest. I actually waited way more than I needed to. About, hey, what was it? An entire year went by, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know what, that series I was waiting for? That's out. I should read it now. And so I got Tokyo Ghoul Re Volume 13. And I'm mosey on over to the Viz app, and I'm like, hey, remember when I was waiting for that series to come out? Well, it's on the Viz app now. I don't need to own this one volume. So I own one volume of Tokyo Ghoul Re. Best Boy is on the cover, though, so that's a plus. Hit me up if anybody wants to buy a cheap volume 13 of Tokyo Ghoul Re. Hit me up. Alright, we got Prince Freya Volume 1. I haven't even read this yet, but it looks like Magical Miracle. It essentially is based off the synopsis, so I'll read that soon. Alright, so now we have Vinland Saga, the complete series, at least what's released in English so far. It exists, and I own it. It is wonderful. I love the series. This is a genuinely good series. It's not perfect. It's not something that I would consider perfect. I gave this a 9 out of 10 on Mail, and I don't think I'll be changing it to a 10. But boy, is it close. This is a wonderful series, man. This series, it does Vikings justice, dude. Also, we got Best Boy on the cover. That's nice. Also, a couple more covers. Couple of covers. This does Vikings justice. This is a great Viking series. Alright. In fact, it's pretty much the only one I've read that's good. Oof. You hate to see it. But, it's wonderful. I have read all of this all of the way up to volume 10 of the hardcovers. I have not read 11 because this is a beginning of a new arc. And I don't want to read that and then have to wait like 2 years for the next hardcover to come out. So, this is it sitting on the shelf, and I will read it soon. But yeah, I've read volumes 1 through 10 of the hardcovers. And look at this. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. This is the same guy. It's the same guy. If that's not character development, I don't know what is. Ooh, we got The Helpful Fox Senko-san. Volumes 1 through 6. Can I get this out? It's so tight down here. Jeez. That sounded really weird. Alright. Look. You probably noticed that I like this stuff. Cute Fox Girl. The series. It's good. I've read all of this. It's good. Alright. I don't really need to explain too much. Look. Look, you want to read this? Okay, go ahead. Now we have Komi Can't Communicate. Once again, I'm missing volumes because I got them from the library. And I didn't want to buy them because I don't have unlimited money. Anyways, this is a great series. Komi Can't Communicate. Alright. Look. This is one of those series that's much like Grand Blue Dreaming. A lot of people say it's good for the art. A lot of people say it's good for the etchiness of it. Look, I like this because the comedy, 10 out of 10 comedy here, okay? The funniness in this series, I've laughed out loud at this series many, many times, alright? This series comedy is golden, and it's kind of fake news, because you see the cute covers, you think, oh yeah, it's a cuteness manga, that's what it is, yeah? That's what it is? Not really, it's kind of fake news. The comedy is where it's at, man. Alright. Going down. Sing a song, but now we're lost, but now we're found. Alright. We have RWBY. RWBY, the manga, volume 1. This manga's okay. It's not the most accurate to the show, but it's fine. The art is pretty. Like, look. Here's Wise. Alright. If you like manga and you like RWBY, you can't really say no to this. You can't say no to this, dude. But it skips a lot of content, and I'm talking a lot. A lot of stuff in RWBY just gets completely ignored and skipped entirely. But, I mean, the art's fantastic. If it wasn't for the skipped content, this would honestly be an extremely good manga. But unfortunately, since there's so much skipped, it's really just a add-on to the series. It's something that, like, if you're a fan already, you would like. And if you're not a fan, it's probably not going to change too much if you already are into manga. Alright, next up we got RWBY, the first anthology. This is a different series in RWBY. This is the anthology. So it's a bunch of short stories. It's a short story collection. But the comedy is fine. It's decently funny. I laughed reading this. There is no plot, really. It's basically, each chapter is a different gag, so to speak. And it's basically trying to be funny with RWBY characters. It's fine. Like, it's fine. I don't really mind it. You know, nothing crazy in here. But it gets the job done. I liked it, and I'm glad I own it, and I plan on reading the rest of the anthologies for RWBY. We got RWBY the novels. These are the novels that take place between, and after volumes 3, 4, and 5 of the show. It covers all of the characters which were not shown in the well, it's not an anime, but during the show that weren't shown ever again, like this entire team, and like Neptune and his team. All right, besides this guy, whatever his name is, those characters aren't shown like ever again. Like, it's a little bit of a spoiler, but basically, this covers that, and it's also co-written by the RWBY show writers, so it's canon, and it's fine. I haven't read these yet. I actually just got these today since I'm a big RWBY fan. But Tate, I mean, this is just a pretty good series, honestly. The art is absolutely fantastic. I'll pull out one of the covers. Oh no, I can't pull it out. I forgot. It's holding up my vagabond. That's why I can't pull it out. Look. Does this look interesting? Good, because it should be. It's a very nice samurai series. Very graphic, but very realistic. Alright. We are now peering into the abyss. Alright, we got Real on wheelchair basketball. It's a good series. We got Bakemonogatari manga, volumes 1 through 4. Good series. It cuts out a lot of content from the series, but the art's great. And what is there is also great. We got City 1 and 2. Very nice slice of life series. Go back! Can you see it? Look, brother, gaze upon the manga. Back here, I'm standing on my tippy toes just to get the shot. Alright, there's Children of the Whales. Alright. Oh, pull out the volume. It's like a shoujo, but it's pretty interesting. Basically, people live on this sand island that moves and is alive called the Mud Whale. Because they're exiled people from a nation, and they were forced to live on that, but that was like 100 years ago. So now it's like the grandkids and great-grandkids and great-great-grandkids of those people that were actually exiled, and so on. Very interesting series. If that sounds cool, read it, because it's actually pretty good. Okay. I gotta move the Haruhi, sorry. Sorry for if you need to go. Alright. We got Inuyasha, the volume. I only own the first 3 omnibuses. It's a good series. I like the anime more. But yeah. It's okay. Alright, we got Made in Abyss 1 through 7. I don't really like Made in Abyss. It's okay. It's fine. Look it up. I'm kind of done with that series, man. It's just... I like the anime a lot, okay? I like the anime a lot. And so first I watched the anime and I loved it. And then I watched the manga. I read the manga and I was kind of disappointed. So, that's a thing. Alright. We got Kuroko's Basketball. The entire series. I love Kuroko's Basketball. It's my 3rd favorite sports series ever. Of course, after Slam Dunk and Haikyuu. Alright. Moving on. You know, this is the one that people are like, oh, it's superpower basketball. Which isn't really true. It's kind of just a Shonen Jump EI'd sports series. I mean, I know a lot of sports series are from Shonen Jump, but it doesn't have actual superpowers. It's just people that name their moves in a very anime-esque way. It's a great series. It's really good. I recommend it. Alright, so we got Berserk volumes 25 through 40. Are you probably wondering, Evan? You're probably wondering, Buzz, why are you missing a whole bunch of Berserk volumes? You'd be answered with, well, I bought them digitally on Amazon Kindle. I bought volumes 1 through 24 when they were on sale, like a lot on sale on Amazon Kindle. I'm like, wow, bro, I can't pass this up. This is great. And then the sale died after I had read that much, and I'm like, well, now I'm screwed. So I started buying it physically. Also, I'm missing a bunch of volumes up here. That's because the sale came back and I bought some more. I was a stupid kid, okay? Money was more important than physical mangas. What a shame. What a shame. Alright, we got Your Lie in April. Alright. Look, this series is absolutely fantastic. If you've seen the anime from this, well, let me tell you, I like the manga more. It's kind of a sports series. It's about piano and violin. But it's mostly a romance and drama. Alright. Let's get some of this other stuff out of the way in a minute. Alright, so we got Full Metal Alchemist. We got Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. Volumes 10? 1 through 10 of the 1.5 in 1s. Yeah, these are the hardcovers. They're super awesome. The art's fantastic. Dude, I plan on buying the entire series in this format. It's so cool. Like, Full Metal Alchemist is a masterpiece, okay? It's a 10 out of 10 manga. It's not better than some of the other ones I mentioned, that being 10 out of 10. But this is definitely top 10 ever, in my opinion, for manga. Alright, I'll try and peek at some of these covers real quick. Yeah. Alright. And now we have... I'll just move these. I'll move these over a little bit, right? Alright, so we got After the Rain. Another extremely good... Can I focus? Focus, please! There we go. An extremely good drama and romance series. Alright, next up, we got Satisfaction Guaranteed. It's basically Japanese The Hardy Boys. It's just a detective series. It's pretty basic, but it's fun. Unfortunately, this was owned by Tokyo Pop. And when Tokyo Pop went the way of the dodo and they were bought out, no one bought the rights to this series, and no one ever published it ever again. So Volume 1s 1 through 7 were released, and then Volumes 8 and 9 were never released in English. So here, I can actually put this cover back. Jeez. Here we go. We got Volumes 8 and 9 in Japanese. I've been reading them. I haven't even finished the series yet, but hey, whatever. At least I own them. That's step 1. Importing them to America is a pain, but so that's step 1. Up here, you know how I said there wasn't much up here? Well, I forgot about something, okay? I forgot about something. Up here we have... So, here's these. I'll bring them back down here so it's more comfortable for me. Alright, so we got Slam Dunk, the movie, the art book. Of course, this one's still in its packaging, too. I've read it, but, like, I kept it in its packaging, because... it's super rare, I want to keep it clean. Alright, we got RWBY, the official companion. This isn't a manga, but, I mean, it's an art book about manga art characters, so... Whatever. I like RWBY. So stupid. Yeah, trigger warning. Gear 3rd. This is his friends. Alright, we got Evangelion. 2007 to 2017 illustrations. It's just an art book of character designs. Promotional art. It's basically just promotional art. It's like, look. It's ads mostly, but it's Evangelion ads, okay? So, it's worth looking into if you're an Evangelion fan. It's promotional art and ads, so... Like... There's a lot of Evangelion ads out there, alright? So, it makes up a nice book. Also, there's just some promotional... Not necessarily promotional art, but there is some production art from the Rebuild era in here, too. But, yeah. Alright. Get that out of the way. Alright. Also, hey look! The Shenmue, Premium Official Strategy Guide. That exists. I like that game a lot. Alright, so now we have in slip box. An Omnipresence in Wired by Yoshitashi Abe. This. Alright. This series, yeah, you know this one? Okay. This is a guidebook. Let me move this crap on that. Alright. This is an art book and guidebook for Serial Experiments Lane. Not only that, it has the manga. Yes, that is right. Serial Experiments Lane has a manga. A spin-off. A spin-off of the anime in manga form. It's basically another partial episode of the show. It's pretty cool. Anyways, that is officially everything, I believe. Moving on, we got Maria Holic 1 through 9. I don't really like this series. That's why it's up here in the shame corner. And then we have the complete Calvin and Hobbes, which isn't an anime or manga, but it's worth owning even if you're against that stuff. Okay, so that is everything. That took an eternity, but that's everything. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'm gonna have to put all this stuff back, so I'm gonna be in the vicinity of this room for like an hour, cleaning my room. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Alright. See ya. Peace.